What are you looking at? Let's go! How you doing, Simeon?
Doing good, buddy.
Good. I just had a few questions.
Yeah? What about?
What have you been playing lately? Well, let's start there.
Okay, so haven't had a whole lot of time yet, but I've been playing I've been playing some Smash Bros, and I've been playing a little bit of Metroid Prime Federation Force.
Okay.
But mostly Smash Bros. I've been trying to download some technology to beat you with.
How's that been going for you?
It's been going all right. Some of it works, and some of it doesn't.
How long is so?
How long is so?
How long do you think the 3DS should live?
I think that the 3DS should live, maybe, possibly. You in pain there, buddy?
It hurts to be a sock. Ow!
Yes, it does, buddy. Yes, it does. I think it should probably live maybe a year after the return of Samus.
Okay, I'm fine with that. All right, I figure while we're here, we can answer some questions from our patrons on patreon.com/2buttoncrew.
I think that's a good idea.
They're curious folk.
They are.
Matthew H. Mason says, I'm pretty new to your channel, so maybe you guys could go over who you are outside of TBC. Influences, dreams, like what'd you dream of last night? Probably not. Favorite games, etc. Maybe you already have an episode you could point me to that does that. Not really. We don't talk about ourselves too often, so we're just...
I think you're creeping up on my domain, buddy. I think my...
Ow!
I have started to learn the whole talking without moving your mouth thing, though.
You're a ventriloquist puppet?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm a ventriloquist puppet doing a ventriloquist thing.
That's so cool. Sometimes I've mastered the skill of moving my mouth while you're talking. So, who are we outside of TBC? Influences.
Let's see. Outside of TBC, I'm a teacher. I teach at a school. I'm a 5th and 6th grade teacher. They probably will see this. So, hey, guys.
It's okay. At least they don't know which one you are.
I think they know.
Influences. I have an influence. Sean Wes. I haven't been moving my mouth. I have an influence. Sean Wes. And we owe a lot of credit of the show to him, because he's the one that encourages us to show up every day and never quit and follow our dreams and stuff. Dreams for the channel. Just help more Nintendo fans.
Yeah, we love what we do. Our goal isn't to get like a bazillion subscribers, even though that'd be nice. Our goal is to do what we love and to give you guys content that you guys love. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but the question is specifically outside of TVC. So other stuff, I love reading and writing.
I do not read or write too much, except in a teaching capacity.
But you wrote a book.
I did write a book. It's not all the way finished yet because it still has editing to go through.
Yeah, I'm doing editing on my own book as well.
Let's see, what else?
We like being married.
We like being married. Yes, we're not married to each other, in case there's any confusion. Underneath this skin of sock, there is a bright, shining metal ring. How about you?
I mean...
Oh, it hurts to be a sock with a metal ring in your skull.
Outside TC, I mean, lots of church stuff, lot of work. I'm a graphic designer. I didn't mention that. Love spending time with my wife Reba. She's a really good country singer. Eric Flapjack Ashley says,
Oh!
if Nintendo should go back to live shows at E3.
That's a tough one.
Yes. Or they should do like some pre-recorded stuff with the crowd so that there can be some cheering, or they should incorporate the very enthusiastic fans at Nintendo New York.
I think that what they do is pretty good. Maybe change it up a little bit to where they have the recording, but save a huge announcement and say we're going to have a big announcement live and do it at one of their tournaments. Get the heck away from me. One second.
Come back, buddy. I can't host the show on my own. Okay.
Get away from me.
Eric wants us to talk about our transition from being young adults loving video games to being married and still loving video games. It was a little tough. I must say the Switch has helped me in that transition because it can be conveniently taken around and played when there's those pauses. But yeah, for sure, I'm not just at home with my wife playing video games. That doesn't go over that well. That's not very nice to do as a husband, you know?
All right. It was a little bit of a transition, but my wife has been really good about it. There are definitely some games that we enjoy playing together. Guitar Hero and the Animal Crossing minigame on Nintendo Land, that is her absolute favorite. We've actually been able to go back, and one of her favorite games that she used to play with her grandma was Kirby's Avalanche for SNES, and we were able to find that, and so we play that sometimes too.
That's cool. Hobbies when we're not playing video games, we did talk about that, reading, writing.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit. It's been a long time since we've been doing puppets, people, okay? We used to be pros at this.
What do you like about living in the Pacific Northwest?
The Pacific Northwest is nice. The best part about living in the Pacific Northwest is we do get 4 seasons, and we don't have to worry about that many natural disasters.
Yeah.
Every 6 or 7 years we have an ice storm. We've got forest fires, but I'm pretty far removed from that.
Simeon.
Yes.
It's nice how you can get to, like, anything you want.
That's
I can
true.
drive to a beach. I can drive to camping. I can drive to a big city area. I can drive to
mountains, rivers.
Exactly. Everything's within reach. And you mentioned 4 seasons. It should be known that they are disproportionate.
That's true.
The winter is 6 months long, but that's
yes,
okay.
And yeah,
snowball fights, sledding, skiing, snowboarding.
Yeah.
Paul Washke, wonderful Paul. He asks, he'd like to hear some thoughts and opinions about some older games, hidden gems that we love, many people have picked up on or talking about. And his favorite NES game is Metal Storm. Have you heard of that one?
That sounds familiar, but I've never played it.
Okay. Well, we love Super Spike Volleyball for
Oh,
NES.
yes. That's a hidden
whole
gem.
episode about it. Which is weird because what makes it so special? I mean, it's a sports game and we don't usually like those.
No, I think what it is it's that it's a team game. Like, we both work together for a common purpose. And it is possible to play with 4 people if you have a multi-tap, which I do. I just happen to have those stupid quote-unquote, I don't know how to do quotes with a sock puppet, but quote-unquote wireless multi-tap.
Yeah.
Which I do not recommend. Get the wired one because the wireless doesn't work. You just had to put it on top of the NES anyway. So get the wired one and don't waste all your D batteries or whatever it takes.
Whoa, I thought you were about to swear or something.
No. Another hidden gem that I really appreciate, especially from the NES era, is... What's it called? What's that game that you got me called?
Warrior.
Yeah, the Guardian Legend. The Guardian Legend.
Yep.
That game is like first party quality. Go and play Guardian Legend if you haven't.
All right, last question here. And if you want to ask us more, just hop on our Patreon page.
Yes.
Join up. We can potentially do this again
Yes.
after visiting chiropractor. Paul says, Simeon, as a teacher, 6th grade?
5th and 6th grade, yes.
Do you ever talk about Nintendo games at all with your students, or is that not an appropriate topic for the classroom?
I have a lot of freedom in my school to...
America.
Yes, America. To use certain examples and talk about certain things. I get to use it every once in a while. I was thinking about doing like a presentation, like giving them an example of how to do a presentation and using Nintendo stuff for that.
Do it.
But I haven't done that yet, and I might. I talk about it with them every once in a while because some of them like Nintendo and stuff, and obviously I do. So not too much in like the classroom setting do I use that, but like during lunchtime or during recess, every once in a while I'll talk to them about it.
Don't forget you brought Smash Bros. In one day.
Oh, yes, I was able to. We got ahead in our curriculum, and I completely owned them all in Smash Bros. Did 3 versus 1 and still beat them.
That's actually a really cool incentive to get ahead in curriculum.
Yes, they've been begging me to do that again.
Very cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
Don't forget to share this video with your friends so that they can see us make fools of ourselves as sock puppets.
See you guys next time.
Signing out!